Hey, I'm Omar with Patterson Autos. Welcome back. I'm a little bummed right now. First, we were supposed to film this video a week ago. Then we rescheduled and we were supposed to take this car off-roading in the canyon, but the canyon's on fire, so we can't do that. But you know what? While we're on a hot subject, I've got a question for you. This is the CX-30 Carbon Turbo, and it's based on a hot hatch, but it's a compact SUV. Is there a term for that? You've seen this color. I hope you're not tired of it. It's zircon sand, and I think it really pops in this trim, especially with all the gloss black offerings. And I really love this car. It's like the Mazda 3 hatchback and the CX-5, both turbos, had a baby. It's super punchy and agile, and just look at it, it's gorgeous. Starting with the exterior, this is a very sleek Kodo design that we've seen for the past 5 years, but it is timeless and it looks beautiful in this color. It's new for 2024 as part of the Carbon Turbo trim, which also gets you the terracotta interior. There's black trim on the grille, black wheels, which you'll also see in other trims, and black mirror caps. For 2025, this car will be largely unchanged. You're just going to see the addition of Amazon Alexa, and it's also going to come in Aero Gray, which is another one of my favorite colors. While we're out here, I just want to address this thick cladding on the sides, which can be polarizing, but it's a dual functioning kind of deal. For one, it's not painted, so it's not going to get scratched if you're doing off-roading and heavy brush and whatnot. But two, it really sleekens the body, and so it makes it look more like a coupe. Dare I say, we inspired Ferrari to release the Puro Sangue. And we can't get inside without stopping to take a look at this beautiful rear end. It's super classy, and they really embrace that sporty agility with the dual tip exhaust and all of this clearance so that you can get off and on the beaten path. The hatch space, admittedly, is not massive, but it is adequate. You gotta keep in mind this is a subcompact SUV that has to do the dual role of the getaway car and a family getaway vehicle. And if you don't have people sitting in the back seat, you could always fold that back seat down, and now you can fit supplies to camp for a whole week. Oh, and the tailgate test? It's honestly like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Let's get inside. First, let's talk about this interior. It's a terracotta leather with black micro suede combination that's super classy, and especially combined with the zircon sand, it looks very outdoorsy. The back seat's also very spacious. Right now, this seat's exactly where I'd be sitting, and I'm 5'10", I fit very comfortably. Keep in mind, it is a subcompact SUV, so it's not going to fit everybody. If you're 7'20" like Doug DeMuro, maybe just sit in the front. Also, this fold-down center armrest tops the cake, and these air vents are going to keep my face cool on a hot day like today. And in the front, the class continues with that micro suede in the dash along with the matching terracotta stitching. This car is such a pleasure to drive due to Mazda's human-centric design. Everything's very ergonomic and at your fingertips, and it just makes long-distance driving feel awesome. On the left, under the AC vent, is your button for advanced off-roading, which will come in handy when you'll have a wheel coming off the ground. And underneath are your buttons for your memory seat for both drivers. And in the center console, you have dual zone climate control, heated seats for both front seats. And below it, a Qi wireless charger, which is a great pairing for wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Moving on down next to your shifter is the sport mode switch, which will keep you in a lower gear to give you more torque unless you want to use the manual mode, so you can manually select between your 6 real gears. The parking brake is electronic, and behind that is your auto hold so that you don't have to keep your foot on the brake in stop and go traffic. Lastly, your infotainment controls are exactly where your hand would naturally fall while you rest your arm, and under this armrest is plenty of space, 2 USB-C ports. So for just over $34,000, you get all of that on a great driving, super fast and agile car, which is only the first offering in Mazda's turbo lineup for the CX-30. If you want to take one for a test drive, visit us at Tustin Mazda or Huntington Beach Mazda, and don't forget to tell me what you think you'd call this in the comments. Also, like and subscribe so you can catch me on the test drive.